Hi guys, it's me, I'm Ka. I'm currently broadcasting from Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. And the reason why I made this video because I want to share with you how to raise fund for your business, for your idea, for your dream. And in front of my eyes, one of the most beautiful, reveries, magnificent landscape in this planet. It's hard to see it at night, but if you have a chance to go by Ho Chi Minh City, I highly recommend you to go to District 9 in Vietnam and check it out. Okay, so I want to tell you a story so that you know that I am qualified to talk about this topic because you cannot just go out and randomly listen to everybody, right? So at the time I was in Singapore because one of my crazy kinds brought me the ticket and fly me to Thailand, from Vietnam to Thailand, and from Thailand to Singapore, from Singapore to Malaysia, from Malaysia back to Singapore, and then I fly back to Vietnam. So at that time, while I was in Singapore, I received a call from a foreign client, a client from Canada. I picked up the phone, talked to him a little bit, and at that time, he just arrived to Hanoi and had my employee, one of my college, to pick him up and bring him to the farm in Vietnam, show him around all the beautiful farmland. So after showing him that, he liked the way that we operate. He liked my employee. He liked the way that we work, how we operate this business. So at the time that I have a chance to fly back to Ho Chi Minh City, we having a meeting in the restaurant, and it was a really nice food that Vietnam traditional dish. After talking with him a little bit, I shared for him my dream, my effort, my journey that I put into this, and how I want it to be in the future. After an hour, I looked straight to his eyes and say that, hey, let's build $1 billion company together. This was a year ago, at that time just 19 years old. And I still remember that I see a smile on his face, and that man with a watch that was like his watch, the watch that he wearing was like 170,000 US dollars something. And he say, let's do it. Sort of like that. And he was crazy enough to give me the fund that I need to keep rolling with my business. And it's leading me to export millions of dollars fruit from Vietnam to China because that day I'm not even asking for fund. I thought he was kind. I thought he was here to buy some fruit. Turned out he didn't care about it. He's just looking for new business opportunity. So the reason why I share you this story because I want to let you know that I'm able to raising fund. And sometimes the fund, I not even raise that. He want to give it for me at that time. So the key of the whole process of me receiving that fund is about that I have a certainty of what I'm doing. And I do understand that what do I need the money for and what I'm going to use the money for. And at this moment, you might say that, hey Ka, because you look smart, because you have the courage to do things, you're lucky, any of that. But I have to let you know one thing. At that time, I was 19 years old, and right now, I was 20 years old. How smart a 20 years old could be? This could be dumbass, okay? People could displease you because you're too young. And I didn't graduate from any high school. I didn't graduate from any college. And if, because there is a poverty mindset in this planet, people always talking about they have lack of funding, they have lack of experience, they have lack of people, they have lack of talent in order to do something. And that's the poverty mindset. Because there is a quote that I don't like at all. People say that you born alone in this planet and you die alone. I didn't think so. You actually born here with 8 billion people. And you born here, you die here with 8 billion people. Currently in this planet. There's a lot of people out there having the experiences that you need, having the fun that you're looking for, having the talent that you need to build your dream. So your journey is just the work that you put consistently and constant to pursue that dream, to pursue that vision, to looking for these people. They're all around this planet. Okay, they're not aliens something. And if you still think that I'm smart, which I'm not, I'm going to share you a story from a teacher. I haven't met him before, but I have fully respect for him. His name is Tai Zen. He came to the United States when he was just like 8 years old something. Lived in the black neighborhood, the ghetto, get involved in drugs, go to the federal prison for almost 14 years. From the day that he's 18 to his mid-30, he spent all his time in prison. And that man never gave up. 10 years later, from the day that he was released, he became a millionaire. And he retired. And in his journey, all the people around him, even his mom, even his brother, even his friend, always telling him that, "No, Tai, you dream too big. You need to give it up, man. You go to prison, your life is done. Just happy with what you have, man. You're never gonna get there." They use all that thing to put into him, and he never think that way. Turn out, at the time that he didn't have any money in his pocket, he didn't use the excuse that I lack a fund. That's why I cannot start up. That's why I cannot invest my money. That's why I cannot success. He's standing in the corner of a street in Austin, Texas. And whenever there's the people walking back and forward on that street, he's gonna ask them, "Hey, do you have $10,000? Because they need that money to trade stock." And people look at him like he's crazy. After 3 months of consistently doing that thing, you guess what happened? There's one man crazy enough give him that fund. And he used that fund to trade stock at the time. And finally, to the days, he multi-millionaires. And the story that I'm telling you, he is not graduate from high school either. He go to jail, prison for 14 years. When he started life in his mid-30s, from the scratch, everybody telling him to give up. But he didn't, right? And that is how you raise fund too. You go there, you ask people, and they're going to be a man, a woman, it doesn't matter, a millionaire, a billionaire, who want to give you the fund that you need in order to process your dream. And the really important thing that you need to notice, that you need to do something, you need to test the water before you go and ask for any money. You can just go and ask them like before you test by yourself, it's okay too, but it's going to be much easier if you put some effort into that business and then go and ask for people later on. For example, you want to sell t-shirt, go there, knocking on the door and say that, hey, I have this beautiful, magnificent t-shirt with a high-class garment piece in your closets. If you're using this piece, you're gonna become gorgeous woman. You just go around and then try to sell your products first. After a couple of months, couple of weeks, you interact with customer enough, you're gonna having the picture of how this business work and how could you grow it from scratch. And after doing that, you need to go to more trade show. You need to go to more seminar. You need to go to more press conference. You go to any place that have people, and then consistently announce that you are doing this thing, and you need fund to go to the next level. And then certainly people will give it for you, the fund that you need. And this world is crazy enough, even that you have no experience, there are going to be people having the experience that you need. This world crazy enough, even that you have no fund, there's going to be people have fund that you need. Even though you not talented, there is enough talented people out there for you to use them. So it's the simple concept like that. And to me, it's about probability game. It's about number game. You're not just going to get there because you've been a snowflake, Be strong, man. Deal with it. I make this video because I want to remind myself about that fact too. And I want to remind you that you're able to do whatever you want. And one day, certainly, you will become success. And at that time, if you have a chance, right now, I could become your partner. We could drink some coffee together in the future, It's going to be so nice. So thank you. And hope that you have a great day. And keep following your dream. Keep following your work.